all of your door security needs. Now we're going to be installing the Detex EAX-500. This is actually the call that is for that national service provider that we talked about earlier. You'll notice the very large exit device that's on here, and you'll notice the wires running to it, and if you peek up in the upper left hand corner of the door jamb, you'll also see a magnetic lock up there. When you see this magnetic lock, that means that this is a delayed egress system. Now, as far as installing this Detex EAX-500, it's going to require you to take a look at the instructions and select the correct tailpiece for this. That is going to be the first most important part of this project, is selecting the correct drive cam or tailpiece. And in this case, it's actually going to need the Beaver Tail one, or the other one that comes with it, with the wider end as opposed to that narrower end that would be referred to as a Adams Right style tailpiece. So we're going to switch that out real quick, pop the new Beaver Tail on there. That's going to be what we want to engage and interact with this particular Detex EAX-500. Now we just simply undo a couple screws, pop it on there, and we're good to go. Let me give you a little bit more information about the delayed egress system that is put on this door. Delayed egress is very complex and very complicated. The reason that we have delayed egress systems was originally to prevent shopping theft or shoplifting. So what would happen is the people know that if they come in and do what's called a smash and grab a bunch of stuff, meaning belongings or products at the store that are not theirs, and they smash through the door, they knew that the door had to open due to fire code, right? So we've got public area and fire security here. So that means that in the event of a fire, the door has to open to let people out. The criminals didn't take long for them to figure this out, so that means that the doors were not locked, so they could push on the panic bar, grab some things, and run out the back door, and by the time security even had an idea or clue, even if they're on videotape, it doesn't matter, they're already gone. So what they came up with was what's called delayed egress. The delayed egress means that when you push the button or push the exit device, it delays the egress, or delays you being able to get out, for 15 seconds, giving the store security team a chance to catch the person. Okay, so that's what that whole system is. So with this one, it required a mechanical exit device and that magnetic locking device up top. So you would push the exit device, it would trip a timer, 15 seconds later the exit device would then release, and you would be on your way. As far as what we've got going on here, you've got the Detex EAX-500. It's very, very super easy to install. They give you a template. You literally just put the little clear plastic thing on the door, mark out your couple of holes, and the only thing that was somewhat difficult about this particular job is that we had to drill into a concrete-filled frame.
So we're going to bring it closed. Make sure that we're locked. Make sure that we're lined up there. Turn it on. You're going to get the indicators right here. You're going to get our chirps, 1, 2, 3, and then we should be armed and ready to go. There it is. And there we have it. Now we're working.
This portion of the documentary is brought to you by Lock Labs, the makers of the Triton Plus key machine. This is the workhorse for my company.